Hello, people, and welcome to another edition of Tabor Talk. This is an evening edition. I've already done a couple of video recordings or podcasts, if you will. By the way, in October, Tabor Talk is going to podcast format. So I've talked about this before. It seems like everybody and their brother or mother has a podcast, right? So I just Googled this now. I thought there were like 703 quarters of a million, and I was close. So Googling this, here we are. No, that's not it. Go to Google here. Okay, guess how many podcasts there are? Okay, 700,000 podcasts. 700,000 podcasts. Now, how many episodes? Like, how many podcast episodes, right? That's different. There are 700 people doing podcasts, or 700 podcasts, and how many individual episodes, podcast episodes? $29 million. Again, let me get something in my teeth here. It's that kratom. Wash it down with some coffee and some bottled water. Okay. All right. So let me get back to this. Okay. So there were 700,000 active podcasts and more than 29 million podcast episodes. And I'm Michael Tabor coming out with Tabor Talk. Okay. So my competition. I have 700,000 other podcasters out there. And like I said, that many different episodes. I've been interested in this forever, by the way. My guy, for the first time, like I said, is Joe Rogan. His first podcast, December 24th, Christmas Eve, 2009. And Joe was one of the original guys, but Adam Carolla started before him. And the guys from Opie and Anthony, they did the same sort of shit. So anyway, take a look at this, the meteoric rise of podcasting. Let me see if I could open this up a little bit. Can you see that? Again, it's that lighting. All right, so take a look at that. Let me see if I can get over here and kind of avoid the shadow of the light here. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because I have this lamp on. Let me turn this off. No, that's not going to make a difference here. All right, it doesn't really matter. It's the reflection of the iPad and my phone, and then the light out here, so you can't really see it at night. I'll just read this off to you. So, 70% of the U.S. population are familiar with the term podcasting. This is the demographics. 51% of the U.S. population have listened to podcasts. 32% of the U.S. population listens to podcasts at least every month. 22% of the U.S. population listens to podcasts weekly. 6% of the U.S. population are avid podcast fans. That's me. I listen to podcasts every single day. Every day, at least a couple of hours. It's that crazy. I mean, people ask me, they say, "Oh, Mike, you're a walking encyclopedia. You know everything. How is that?" I go, well, podcasts, really. Podcasts and books, So there's a great article here. Go on. Well, all you have to do is plug into Google how many podcasts there are, and if you come in, that's podcast statistics, and you'll see it there. It's really, really interesting. And I'll just repeat my 6 podcasts. Let me see. Okay, so there's Joe Rogan. The Joe Rogan Experience is one. There's Sam Harris. Sam Harris Make It Sense. There's Sean Carroll. He has the Mindscape podcast. Eric Weinstein just got a new podcast, which I love. It's called The Portal. And then there's The Very Bad Wizards with Tamler Summers and David Pizarro. And then the last one is Tim Ferriss. So I listened to every single one of their episodes. Tim Ferriss, I just started recently. I'm going back to the beginning. He started in 2014, and I'm on episode 21. I listened to the whole thing. I mean, I've learned so much. I mean, I have friends too who enjoy podcasts, and it's like, Mike, I fucking learned more from podcasts than school. I have a friend with a master's degree, and same here. It's like I got my doctorate. I'm learning more from these freaking podcasts, but you got to get the right ones. Okay. So I'm hoping Tabor Talk someday in the future, with the help of you people watching this, Okay? So, politics, popular culture, sports, UFC, religion, theology, world affairs, whatever's going on. Okay, people, let me just fade out with this. And here it is with Tabor Talk. Good books, good friends, a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding.